Welcome to ECNTRADE daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Markets were a little bit mixed overnight due to the US was closed in observance for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. In light of the Australian dollar, we can see that the market took a challenge to that top side level around 70 cents and was rejected, and now eases back towards the support level seen at 69.35. This level minor, I feel that maybe a little bit more weakness as profit taking may be emerging and therefore could see a pullback towards the support area of 68.80. Now, while that level's intact, my overall view is towards 70 to 71 cents before profit taking or any in terms of correction. But if we do see a break of 68.80, this would give further indication to the downside and expose the region back towards the level around 67 cents. Looking at the euro, the market thought twice about taking the challenge towards that key level, which is seen at 109 figure 60 area, and backed away sharply. From the retreat, the market is now looking towards a support level around 107.90 or even lower down towards 107.45. The pullback in these markets is only temporarily due to the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against the basket of six major currencies, was very close to its objective around 101 figure 40 after printing an intraday low of 48 overnight, and now looking from the rebound to 102.12. If the market can sustain above there upon the return of the US, then we may see a further traction in the dollar up towards 102.60, and then that would see the euro ease a little bit lower. But as I say, around 107.90 to 107.45 should find support and therefore correct and look back towards that key level of 109.45 to 60. It nearly reached the objective in dollar yen, which was at 126.65.75. A little shy from that target, but nevertheless, the rebound is coming back into play and now looking possibly towards the level of 128.65, C minor. We may even see a slight further rally or run at 129.15, but I feel with this downtrend still intact and it's still quite a way before any threat, which is around 129.85.95, that we may see another down test. I would like to see overall more confirmation to the US dollar's rebound. Until then, I feel the targets are still holding in play. That is, with the Aussie looking around 70 cents, the euro looking around 109, and looking at dollar yen around 126.65.75. So just a pause in the actual current pattern while the dollar attempts to recover. Sterling also pulled back away from this top side level, seen around the highs of around 122, and therefore looking to 121.70. That may actually slip towards 120.80.90, a little deeper than the other markets. Nevertheless, I feel that overall this is just an opportunity that should allow the markets to then rebound, keeping the objective for the sterling at 124 at this stage. The measured move for gold at present is seen around 1,950 to 58, but as we can see at the moment, we're seeing a slight pause, or the brakes were hit, and we're getting a modest pullback. In light of the pattern, the market still is likely to stage further upside attempts, but we have to keep an eye on how deep this pullback can be. The key level is around 1,875 to 77, and above that we've got levels around 1,901 to 1,891. There's likely to be a little mixed play here, as the dollar, it may attempt to regain itself, but overall, if it does fail, then we may see a very quick surge up towards that top side target, as I mentioned, around 50.58, and then retreat. After much deliberation in terms of taking the challenge higher, the market fought twice and pulled back from that 81 figure 40 area, and therefore looking maybe for a slightly down test into today's session. That could see the move towards 78.50 or even down towards 77.80.95, and then possibly see a modest correction to re-challenge that top side at 81. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the day.